So I just want to make a case that all the intellectual barriers for children engaging in with adults in adult activity is are gone. There's the emotional barrier, but the intellectual barriers are all gone. So the intellectual barrier. So when you got the children in what's that called? When they want to go to gender reassignment surgery, not dress up as something else, but go through the actual surgery, you're going to have them go through something so drastic with their bodies. They're all these kids. You're saying that kids are old enough to engage this activity, and so if they're old enough to engage in this activity, why aren't they old enough to do other stuff too? Because that's a permanent decision on their life. And that was the whole argument against engaging in adult activity with children is they're not old enough because that's adult activity and it has permanent long-term effects and they are not ready to consent. They don't know. And like they have permanent effects. They don't know and they're not old enough to consent. But it's the same thing with gender assignment surgery. Why is it different with gender assignment surgery? So then that's one. Number two, you have people can identify as whatever they want to. So we got to accept it. So if the kid identifies, if they identify as the opposite sex, we got to accept it. Why can't the kid identify as adult and then engage with adults? What if the kid acts mature? So then there's that. That's consistent with a lot of the stuff we're promoting. So people can identify as children. So why can't children identify as adults and then engage in adult activity? And there's that. And then they're already putting very, very graphic stuff in kids. They're taking kids to places where people are openly taking their kids to places that kids shouldn't be, like we'll just say illicit pride parades and um, clubs where they engage in sensual behavior, where the like drag shows where they engage in sensual behavior. Like I saw a drag queen like shaking themselves in front of kids and stuff like that. Weirdly, that's just odd. And then on top of that, they have explicit stuff in children's books too. I was just listening to somebody talk about kids putting just engaged in pornographic activity, stuff that you talk about like locker room. It was basically locker room talk about people just engaging really graphic locker room talk type of stuff. So yeah, all the intellectual barriers for kids engaging in adult intimate activities are automatically gone. Just the emotional barriers there, and then pretty soon they're going to be a protected class, and then you got to be careful how you speak about them. And this might get accepted before adult incest get accepted. So I think basically. This is why a lot of people pulling their kids out of school. They're teaching their kids about this kind of stuff, but then our kids are far behind other countries and can't even um, and are falling behind. All our kids, black, white, or whatever, are falling behind as far as our academics, and even worse than we were falling behind other countries before. And it's just and a lot of people are just in denial or just want to continually vote these people in. And I think adults engage in kids is worse than racial prejudice. To me, I'd rather live next to a person who hates me because of their race, rather than somebody who wants to engage kids like that. Actually the so. I mean, all the mainstream has to do is just deny that this has happened or not talk about it and things of this nature, and it's going to go right through. And then once it gets through, it's going to be like, oh well, we didn't see it coming, I didn't see it coming, or well, it's not that bad, and things of this nature. And it's just, I really don't even know what to do when it comes to this. I honestly don't. I have no idea. I honestly don't. So I just wanted to just say that and just put that out there. But yeah, I do not know what to do when it comes to that kind of stuff. So thanks for your time. Thanks for watching, and have a good day. Peace.